What's up guys, welcome to the NFT Garden. In today's video, we're going to be quickly talking about GalyVerse, which is a new NFT art studio for the one and only Yosef. Now, if you don't already know who Yosef is, well, you're either been living under a rock or you're brand new to the NFT space. Don't worry though, I'll let you know all about him and his past work experience just to give you an idea of the caliber of artist which is behind this new project. He actually is the same artist that created the Crypto Bulls Society. Now for that project, he wasn't the founder, but he was commissioned to do the artwork for it. But either way, we all know how successful that was. Right now, it's sitting at about a 2.4 Ethereum floor. They minted at 0.2 Ethereum, and in the first week of sales, they hit a high of about 3.5 to 4 Ethereum as a floor price. So extremely good return on investment there, and obviously quite successful. It's been climbing over the past few days as well as the floor price, so I'm sure that's going to continue to go up and up. Regardless though, we're going to cover everything that's currently known about the GalyVerse project, a couple of the collections that they've already hinted at releasing. They are very, very interesting. One of them will kind of remind you a little bit of Crypto Bulls, and the other is a brand new take on both an ERC 1155 token standard, which again, if you don't know what that is, we'll cover what that is. I'll show you some examples of the difference between that and the gold standard token, which would be an ERC 721. But aside of all that, I just want to give you guys the disclaimer up front. One, of course, this isn't financial advice, but more importantly, there's not very much concrete information about this project that's been released yet. Everything that I say in today's video is subject to change, and some of the information that I'll be sharing with you guys today was released a long time ago in the Discord and has since been taken down, so I don't know if that's an indicator that it's no longer relevant, or if they just really wanted to kind of get all their ducks in a row before bringing that official information to you. So just keep everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, because it may not be 100% accurate. But at the end, I really just wanted to kind of bring you guys this video quickly to make you guys aware of it. I've been wanting to make a video about this project for quite some time now, but I was waiting for the right moment with enough information, and I just said, screw it. I just wanted to put it on your radar. That way you can keep up with it. Follow along, so that when we do have an idea of when some NFTs are going to be dropped, that you can, be first to snag one. We'll cover the two projects which have been hinted at being released, a little bit of a background behind the Eden Gallery and Yosef, which are the two people who are really headlining this project, and also how you can get a whitelist for some of these NFTs. So without further ado, let's talk about GalyVerse. Also, remember, if you like this video, if you enjoy it and learn something new, be sure to hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We covered new NFT projects and information to keep you up to date with the latest and greatest. Every single week we come up with new videos, and I really just try to educate you guys with what I've learned as I've been trading NFTs, for the last 8 months or so, which doesn't sound like a long time, but in the NFT space, as we know, that's pretty long time. So I've learned a lot, made a lot of mistakes, and I really want to share that information with you guys so you don't have to make the same mistakes I did, so that hopefully we can all grow our wealth together, hence NFT Garden. All right, let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and minimize myself down in the corner to show you guys the really good and important stuff. All right, so here we are. We're on the Eden Gallery website. Now, the Eden Gallery is a high-end art exhibition. They have locations all over the world: New York, Dubai, Miami, etc. They have them all over the place, and they basically host artwork from a variety of different contemporary artists. So if we scroll down here, we'll see some of the artists that they have, representing them in their art studio. But what we're focused on today is Yosef himself. Okay, so he is a self-taught prodigy. He specializes in 3D artwork and digital sculpting. So that's, why the Crypto Bull Society were 3D models. And I'm going to show you guys what those look like if you aren't already aware of that NFT collection. And he started when he was just 12 years old. To give you a little bit of a background in regards to, some of his sales history and whatnot, he has sold a combined total of $10 million worth of physical art in his career, which is just mind-boggling. He came into the NFT space back in October when he released his very first NFT at the Sotherbys auction, and it was a collaboration with Steve Aioki. That NFT sold for $214,000. Since then, he hit the ground running, and like I say, he's been a artist for Crypto Bull Society, and now he's coming out with 2 more collection. He has just literally been going crazy, coming out with tons and tons and tons of NFTs, which is super cool. He's fully invested in it, and I'm really excited to see how he continues to evolve in the NFT space. So that's Gal himself. That's a little bit of his background, but let's go ahead and start looking into some of the projects that he's already worked on. So Crypto Bull Society, of course, is the one I keep mentioning over and over, and this is some of the artwork that you can see here. It was one of the very first really like high definition, high render quality NFT projects that we had seen in the space. You know, before October and November, we're seeing a lot of kind of cartoonish or pixelated styles of artwork, and then now we're really starting to see in the past couple months more contemporary and real world, like legitimate artists coming in here and producing some quality of work that's just off the charts. So a couple examples of that are Crypto Bull Society. Of course, Hape Beast is going to be, you know, the high-res version of Bored Ape Yacht Club. We got Primate Planet on that list as well. You know, Boxer Board. I mean, there's just so many projects nowadays coming out that are just high-quality, high-resolution artwork, and I'm really excited about that because it's something that the space has been lacking. And now that we got some big players involved, you know, the sky's the limit. 2022 is going to be an exciting year. So, like I mentioned, we see a floor price of almost 2.5 Ethereum, which is just insane. Just to remind you guys, these were minted at 0.2 Ethereum each, which is crazy. So, moving on into his actual project, the GalyVerse. So it's going to be home of a variety of different collections. This project isn't like others where they just have one NFT collection and that's it. It's going to be an art studio for Galley to release his new collection. So like I say, there's already 2 on the map right now. Now, he started the whole GalyVerse off with this original one called Galley Monsters. To give you an idea of what these NFTs look like, they're kind of like Pokemon inspired NFTs, and these were going to be an ERC 1155 token standard. Now, what does that mean? What that means is that how can I explain this properly? Well, I think the best way to explain it is by showing an example, right? So if we take a look at Crypto Bull's Society, this is an ERC 721 token standard. Now, what that means is that each and every single NFT is unique. It is a one of one. There is not duplicates of anything, right? And it shows. So when we scroll through the page, we see each and every single NFT. They're all different. They're all unique, okay? And there are 7.8 thousand of them. Now, that's great. An 1155 token standard, there can be duplicates of the same NFT. So Earn, or the internship, is a great example of an 1155 token. If we look here, there's only one item in the collection, but there's 1.8 thousand holders of it. And when we click on it, you actually will see that there's really 10,000 of these NFTs in total. Now, they only are represented by a single piece of artwork. They're not individually unique, but there are 10,000 of them. And so that's to kind of give you an idea of the big difference as far as how you view them on OpenSea and everything like that. I am going to make an entirely separate video. I'm working on a whole series of videos to kind of educate people from the ground level and up about everything you need to know about NFTs, which is really important. If you don't understand how the blockchain works, how cryptocurrency ties into that, the token standards, and all the other really, like I say, like fundamental knowledge and understanding about NFTs, it's hard to truly grasp what makes these things so valuable in the first place. So that's why I want to put together a multi-video series kind of educating you guys on all of that stuff, because it's very important to know. Regardless, though, the Galley Monsters, getting back to that, is going to be an ERC 1155 token. So there's going to be 25 unique NFTs in that collection. And of those 25, there will be 6 rarities. Okay, so it's totally different than the traditional way that we've seen NFT projects drop. What that means is that when this project drops, if we're taking a look at, say, OpenSea, there'll be 25 items. Each one of these items, or NFTs, is going to be a different Pokemon. I'm just going to call them Pokemon because honestly that's what they are. They're going to be an individual Pokemon. Now, there will in total be 10,000 NFTs, but they will fall into those categories, okay? So stay with me here. when you mint an NFT from this collection, you will get a booster pack. Okay, they had hinted at a price of about 0.2 Ethereum back in the day, and they have, like I say, since taken that information down. So who knows if that's going to actually be the price? But you will purchase a booster pack, and this is what that booster pack will look like. It will be basically kind of like a Pokemon pack. Okay. Inside that booster pack that you mint for 0.2 or whatever the price is, you'll have 3 Pokemon card NFTs, Galliverse, Galley Monster cards, whatever, okay? It's inside of it, okay? And they're going to be randomized. So this is really, really, really like you're buying a Pokemon card pack at Target or whatever, okay? You open it up, and now you got a variety of different Pokemon cards. Now, inside that pack, right, there might be a Charizard, there might be a Charmander, whatever. In the entire collection of Pokemon cards, I just think this is a good way to kind of describe it to you guys how this will operate. In the entire collection of Pokemon cards, there's probably hundreds of Charizards out there, right? Now, amongst all those Charizards, there might be a few special edition ones, maybe a holographic or whatnot, and those might be more rare. But even of those, there's multiple, right? Is this making sense? I hope so. So that's really how this is going to work, right? When you open this pack, you'll either only get 3 of 25 different, there's only 25 different Galley Monsters out there, and you'll pull 3 random ones, but they'll also have different rarities. So that's basically how this project's going to go. So it's really exciting and really interesting. And honestly, I've never seen a project come out with this style of token standard with multiple NFTs the way this one is. I think it's a very unique approach, and is really taking advantage of the variety of different token standards there are and what you can do with them. But basically, think about this project in essence as a high quality, art focused, Pokemon style NFT collection that was created by a huge contemporary artist, okay? So you will have the chance of getting, say, a legendary Charizard or a legendary whatever, and those will obviously be more rare, but they'll still follow underneath the actual, total Charizard collection. As I speak, that's the issue with crypto, NFTs, and blockchain as a whole. As you start getting into it, it's such a deep rabbit hole that it's like you start sounding like a crazy person because it's so hard to kind of fit all the information that's relevant to understand into a cohesive statement, right? Regardless, that's what's going on there. I'm always on Twitter, and reach out in the comments if you're confused. If I did a really bad job explaining that, my apologies. Obviously, we're live, so I'm kind of on the hook here trying to just, ramble away explaining what's going on here. But feel free to ask questions below. Reach out to me on Twitter. I'm happy to educate you guys and answer any questions that you have. So here's a few examples of the artwork that'll be on there. They're all animated. They're basically little short repeating videos. I think they look absolutely stunning, and I'm really, really excited for when this collection comes out. Honestly, this is one of the most excited. I know that Hate Beast is going to be insane. Primate Planet, those are going to be absolutely insane projects. They're going to do extremely well, in my opinion. But this one has such a fun and exciting way of, opening like a pack style and getting random cards. It's just going to throw me right back into my childhood. I used to love Pokemon cards, which is why, I think of all the collections that are coming out here in the near future, this will be the most fun to mint and kind of participate in. So I'm really excited for that. You can see that they're all kind of like Pokemon inspired, but with a money and kind of like high-end fashion aspect to them. It's like some Gucci there, burning the fire. It's cool. It's really, really cool. So I'm really excited for this project to come out. Again, we don't know exactly when. Honestly, we don't even know the price. It's not confirmed yet. Like I say, they had hinted at 0.2, but we don't know if that's going to be what it actually is. And then more recently, they started dropping sneak peeks of this new collection, and they're calling it Meta Eagles. So I've already said this a couple times now. The Galliverse is an art studio for Yosef. There's going to be multiple collections under the hood of this project overall. So it's not like just a one and done deal. So here are the 2 sneak peeks that have been released, and honestly, you'll probably recognize this looks very, very similar to Crypto Bulls. It's the same style of artwork because it's the same artist, right? So it's really cool here, and that one I'm also excited for. Now, again, we don't have any information about the mint price or date of this project. Some people are arguing that, or would take the opinion that this project will now be coming out before Galley Monsters, that it's kind of taking the place of. Maybe they ran into some copyright issues or something else. Honestly, honestly, I don't know. All we've been told is that information is coming soon, which is why, again, the whole purpose of this live stream and video is to make you aware of it so you can go and check it out for yourself and stay up to date so that when this information does come out, you are prepared for it. So let's just take another quick look over at some of the social media accounts. So here's the Galliverse, and here they're still highly promoting the Galley Monsters, which is what makes me feel pretty good about saying that this project is still going forward. It's just it might not come out before Meta Eagles. So the overall sorry about that. The overall Twitter account has just over 7,000 followers. Yosef himself has 5,500 or so, and he's been promoting heavy the Meta Eagles Club. So I'm really excited about both of these projects. Honestly, I think both have an incredible amount of potential behind them. And I'm looking forward for when it comes out. One last thing I want to educate you guys on is how you can get on that whitelist. And so there hasn't been a proper official way of getting on to the actual whitelist itself. This is a very level heavy focused Discord, which just means that they have levels. So the more that you chat and engage and contribute to the community, you level up, and depending on your level, you'll get access to additional information and get additional roles. So I believe every 5 levels or so, you'll unlock a special chat. I'm around level 8 right now, so I got the first level chat. You get some exclusive information and a little private chat room to talk with other similar level people in the Discord. So as far as the whitelist goes, what they're saying right now is, there's no guarantees, but the higher your level, the higher your chance. You need to help new members, be active in the community, shout them out on social media, send them a screenshot, and all this stuff. So they've provided a MVP role, and I would think that has a little bit to do with the whitelist. They haven't confirmed this or anything, but the MVP role is separate from the level roles that you'll earn just from talking, and it definitely seems like it's being given out to the most active and contributing members of the community as a whole. So if you get into this Discord, get really active, help new members out, and ultimately earn that MVP role, I would feel pretty good that you have a decent opportunity of getting on the whitelist. And again, I don't know if the whitelist is going to give you access to all of the collections that come out. Maybe it's a whitelist spot for each and every one of the collections. Maybe it's just a whitelist for 1 or 2. Again, not much information is out about this project, which is why I held off so long on making a video about it, but I just really want to make sure you guys are aware, because that's what I want to do for my audience here. So basically, invite people to the Discord, talk a lot, be active, contributing, member, level up as high as you can, and then hopefully you'll get a chance at getting on the whitelist. That's really all the information. I know it kind of feels lame because it's I don't have much information to share with you guys, but I will give you an example of somebody who made it on the whitelist. We know that for sure because they shouted him out. This guy right here, I'm not even going to, maybe I am. I just want to sing. Okay, I feel that. That's a good name right there. He was on a live stream and he created a whole song about the GalyVerse project. It was really good. Go and check it out. It's right here on the Discord in the announcements section. And he earned a whitelist spot, so that's cool. But aside from that, I don't really know. So who knows? Just contribute. Just it's this new wave of whitelist, where instead of doing X, Y, and Z to get it or guarantee your whitelist spot, you just have to be very active and contributing. Hate Beast did it, Psychedelics Anonymous did it, Primate Planet is doing it. It's the new thing in the NFT space. And honestly, I'm all for it. It makes it much more difficult and not random, but there is a hint of luck because especially with a chat room like this one, let me just show you how fast Gen Chat moves. When you have a chat room moving at this pace, it can feel very difficult to get noticed. So, that's why I say there's a little bit of luck because you have to have the mods and team actually recognize you, and it can be difficult when things are moving this fast. But regardless, it is a good way because it means that the people who end up with the whitelist are people who are genuinely involved, interested in contributing to the community as a whole and the project, as opposed to just people who are grinding or maybe bots are getting in there and just saying a bunch of random crap if it was a level-based whitelist, or maybe it's an invite-based whitelist and you just, send out invites to 50 fake accounts. There's so many ways to cheat the other systems that handpick whitelist, that strategy is a very good strategy that's kind of emerged in the past couple months. So anyways, that's my little spiel on that. So yeah, definitely. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. This is a great project. I'm super pumped. I think that this is going to be huge. It can very much so rival the Crypto Bull Society project. What's so cool about this is for Crypto Bulls, I already said this, Gal was just commissioned as the artist, whereas in this one, he is the founder himself. He actually does hop into the chat and hype it up. So like this is more direct access to him as an artist, which is really, really cool. And obviously he has some big name connections, so you never know who might pop up. Steve Aioki bought a few Crypto Bulls the other day, so he's an official member of that community. So you never know who might just pop into this chat. So I suggest you go ahead and join that Discord, follow them on social media, get to chatting in here. People are super nice, super happy to help out in any way they can. One last little bit of information. For some reason, the announcement channel doesn't always show. Sometimes it'll just show like that and you won't be able to see it. Just click the drop down right here and you'll be able to find it if you're not seeing it. Just a little bit of, alpha info for you guys. But that's really it for this project. So I really appreciate you guys popping in with me today. If you did, or if you're watching this in the future, thank you so much. I'm getting better at my live streams. We're 2 days away from Christmas, and on Christmas, I'm going to get a variety of new filming equipment, such as a new camera that's going to be much, much higher quality, a mic stand, some lighting. The overall production quality of our channel is going to skyrocket. So I'm super pumped for that. And then as always, if there's a project that you want me to check out, definitely leave it in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because you never know when I might come out with a last minute opportunity to make you guys aware of it, so you can jump in and of course, hopefully get in on it and make a little money, or not a financial advisor, whatever. And then just also one last piece of information for you guys. I am working on a private Discord server for my community members. I am working on a Patreon. Those two things are going to go hand in hand at first. Basically, I'm setting things up so that I can ultimately try to create a little bit of an income stream from this whole channel, with the goal of being able to do this full time. As of right now, this is kind of like a part-time gig or a hobby, side hustle. I don't get paid from it in any way at all. I never do paid promotions for projects. I always give my genuine and authentic thoughts and opinions about projects. That way it's not biased, and that you can trust. I want to develop a trusting relationship, but regardless, that is in the works. So be prepared for it. And then finally, I got these really cool mic covers, man. I got a ton of colors, tons of colors. So if there's a color that you want me to use in my next video, let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next time here in the NFT Garden.